What's up, everyone? All right, I'm back. I've got some movies. These are actually some titles that I handpicked out of my collection that were favorites, uh, like forgotten. Movies that don't make my rotation that often anymore. They're stuck in my DVD stacks. I'm kind of going through all of my DVDs right now and pulling out some, kind of sorting them again. I kind of have to get organized. I have movies everywhere, and I need to make some room. Maybe decide for what I'm going to keep in the main area, what I'm going to maybe put back into storage. Who knows? But with that said, I've been kind of having an idea where, like, you know what, I'm going to do a couple other things. I love hunting. I love going out, show you guys the stores, the shelves, all the new stuff that comes in. I actually have 4, maybe 5 items that I just picked up last night after work. My hours changed. Basically, I've been going through a whirlwind of change. So, changed not like careers, but I did change jobs within my company. My hours are different right now. Trying to get just that all figured out and the time. So I went out after work. It was a night hunt, something I don't normally do, get to do that often, and was able to find some, I think, some cool new things for my collection. But I already have cool things in my collection, movies that I just don't get to watch that often. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do a couple, maybe, I don't know, a 3-part series. Uh, these ones today are just kind of like the more obscure titles. 10 forgotten, obscure favorites. Movies that just don't come up that often. Most of these, I don't even think have a Blu-ray. There might be 1 or 2, if that. If that, really. To be honest, I'm pretty sure they're still stuck on DVD. And some are like you have to order on demand for the most part, like our archive collection from Warner Brothers. So, what are the movies? And the next ones I might do like a horror themed, and then who knows? I don't know. But horror themed probably would come next. But I had found these first 10. I'm like, I got to do it. I might go back to comedies. Uh, Second Sight. So, Second Sight. If you've never heard of this, it's a I would say hilarious, but it's a fun comedy. John Larroquette, was it Bronson? No, Bronson Pinchot. Uh, Balky from Perfect Strangers, that show, if you've ever seen it. He's like a psychic. John Larroquette's like a detective. They work together solving crimes, but they use his paranormal, um, skills to like locate or find whatever. So they kind of take advantage of that power. It's funny, it's good. It moves along well, good pace. Kind of a good family film for this. As I say, I think it's PG, so PG will work for everybody. But good, one that just doesn't come up that often. One people have kind of forgotten, I think. Second Sight, check it out if you do come across it. I don't even know if these are on any streaming sites. I didn't bother to look that up. Take a look, go out right now, punch it in, see if it's somewhere like on a Tubi or free place to check these. Because you don't want to spend like $20 on blind buys right now, to be honest. I'm not even doing that. So I'd recommend checking it out online, even the tube here. First, see if you like parts of it, maybe a couple of clips, and then go out and pursue it. So be smart. Don't just buy these movies because I love the movie. But I do recommend them. Big Shots. Another archive collection. Big Shots is one of those, like, if you know kind of movies. 2 kids from like different sides of the track. One from the suburbs, one from like inner city. I remember like the suburb kid has to like go into the city to find something. His dad passed it or something like that. But bottom line, these 2 kids cross up. They become friends. They work together. Great little like just life kind of movie, like friendship. All of that's involved with this too. Kids, great, just good movie. Just all around drama, all tied together. So they kind of go on the run from these bad guys trying to get them to. He gets back home, the suburbs, all that good stuff, like a Homeward Bound kind of thing. Heartwarming. Comedy. Meatballs Part 2. I've talked about this in a couple of videos before, especially when I picked it up. Meatballs 2, I mean, The Flash, at Camp Sasquatch. The movie, it's not part 1. They're completely different. This is cheeseball, just cheesiness to its core. the little alien dude that the campers find and put in the outhouses, and it's just fun. It's it's a wannabe ET, I guess, very wannabe ET-ish, but not good like ET was. You know, like it's supposed to be stupid. But Flash, you gotta watch it just for Flash. So, highly recommend Meatballs Part 2 if you're into just stupid, cheesy comedies. Has the late great Paul Rubens, Pee-wee Herman in it, as well as the crazy bus driver. Not very raunchy, not a raunchy one. So you could probably watch that one with the kids-ish. Yeah, kids too, because it's a camp movie. Music. So this was a wide variety of obscurity today. Satisfaction. This one also. If you've never seen, heard, listened to Satisfaction, you got to check this out. Awesome movie. Julia Roberts, Bateman, yeah, Justine Bateman, you know, it was great. But bottom line, this band goes on tour ish. They go to like a club. They're trying to make it big. They ended up staying there and do like a summer like gig. Great music, great songs, great chemistry all around. Liam Neeson's in this one as well. I forgot. So definitely check out Satisfaction. Very hard to find. I don't know if that is on. Maybe just going to be here on the tube. I hope. But it took me forever to just find that one copy. So another very hard, weird movie to find. Nobody probably even, I don't even know, nobody ever talks about this movie I've ever seen on here on the internet. I don't ever come across people that have seen it that talk to me about it. It's one of those movies that I watched when I was a kid because I was one. What is it? It's The Wrong Guys. Boy Scouts, camp, Cub Scouts, basically. The comedians of the 80s, like Louis Anderson, Richard Lewis, Belzer, John Goodman's in this, but he's not a comedian. But basically these kids that were Cub Scouts break up. Louis Anderson brings them all back together for a reunion on a Cub Scout like camping trip. Bad boy, like John Goodman's one of the bad guys. They come across that. Kind of like Bushwhacked with Daniel Stern. If you've seen Bushwhacked with Daniel Stern, definitely in that kind of realm. That's kind of almost was like a remake, but in reverse order, because these guys are the adults now playing Cub Scouts. So it's weird, stupid comedy. It's not like that funny either, but it's just a good movie. I think I don't know. I like it. And again, these are my favorites. Kind of forgotten to the masses. It's probably never going to make a Blu-ray. Nobody's watching The Wrong Guys. So if you come across it, I just found another one for like $5. So they're not that hard to find. These movies are not really that expensive either. I don't think I pulled anything that's ultra like so rare that you can't acquire it. That's the other good thing about this. It's not like here's Girl 6, you know, a $200 DVD. You know, like I can't recommend that. Disorderlies, I can. Because another one you could probably get for nothing crazy. The Fat Boys. Boy. If you remember Fat Boys, like it's like there was like real quick phase or a passing of them. They were so popular. Every kid in America, whatever we were at, wherever, you know, state, whatever, they were popular. I don't care. Disorderlies, they were able to get into a movie. And I can't remember, there's another movie Fat Boys are into right now, but I can't remember it. But anyways, Disorderlies, one of my favorites. Once I saw their, the Fat Boys, the band, the group, they go and work for, was it Alfred? I think that was his name. Yeah, Albert. He's like an old dude. They're like his orderlies, and they have to take care of him. But they end up messing up, losing his meds. He becomes healthy. They become friends. It's fun. It's, yeah, a little bit of crime-ish action mixed in there too. I don't want to like spoil all these movies, but it's a fun comedy. Disorderlies. Oh, they're also good music. If you like rap, old 80s rap, like beatboxing and stuff, you're gonna like Disorderlies. So definitely check out that. Another comedy, one of my favorites, Hot to Trot. If you notice a theme, archive collection, not a Warner Brothers tonight. WB just had them back in the day. But John Candy was the voice, I think, of Don. And Bobcat Goldthwait, just the chemistry was great. Him and a horse. All those movies where they, you know, talking animals like this, like voiceover work. This is what I think one of the best. it's great. It kills, man. It just makes me laugh so hard. It's funny. Um, it's what it is. It's a voiceover animal. Dabney right there, Dabney Coleman, another underrated actor that nobody talks about. Dabney Coleman, he is awesome in this movie as well. So Hot to Trot. Recommend this all day. Anyone, everywhere. To, go watch Hot to Trot right now. So, no, three left. So just pick 10 today. I could probably take 20. Like the more I look at movies. Whitewater Summer. Kevin Bacon. Sean Astin. So good. This movie just is like, if you were a teen, you've probably seen this. Like if you're 40 to 50 age. Under, you would have been, I don't know. It's a little bit harder to watch now. It doesn't come on that often. It's used to play all the time on cable, but you got to look this one up if you have not seen Whitewater Summer. Basically, he's like a almost not, it's not camp, but he takes these group of kids on a camping trip. He's going to teach them stuff in the wilderness, survival, and all that stuff. And just things go wrong. And it turns out good, towards the end. It comes around, but Whitewater Summer, yeah, it's definitely a good like action adventure-ish. More adventure, less on the action, but it does have some good moments, I guess, of with drama as well. So comedy, not so much, but Whitewater, you got to know about Whitewater, right? Go watch it, please, Whitewater. Final Two, Great Two, one of my favorite movies ever. That's not like a horror movie. That's not a comedy. It's a drama all the way for sure. Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore in Wisdom. Wisdom is another one that most people don't talk about. Like, they may have seen it, they just don't care about it. I'm bringing this back up. Wisdom is so good. It's got like a good story point. It's got action. I mean, the chemistry between Demi and Emilio are so good. It's so good. I'd recommend it. I hope you like it if you watch Wisdom. I don't know, again, where you're going to find it. It's not going to be popular in most sites. Somebody's like selling this, I think. Maybe on the Zon, maybe on the Bay. Pretty easy, but, no Walmarts, I don't think, anymore. I don't think. Tell me, how easy is it to find Wisdom? I didn't even look it up because I got this a long time ago and I haven't had the need to. So, but I'd recommend you checking it out. Final movie. Also, tell me if this one, comment below on how easy any of these are to find if you do go out and find it, or if you're like, yeah, that's not coming up anytime soon. But the final one that I hope you can find and watch, if you like the movie Rad with bicycles, you're going to like this one. It's Winners Take All, with the three first name. Was it Don Michael Paul? I got it right. Three first name actor. Who else? Who names with the three first names? But dirt bikes, racing, all that's like involved. Like just like Rad, he's got to win. It's like, oh, good music. It's great. This movie is so underrated, so not talked about. Like, please come out with a Blu-ray. If there is, tell me where I'm not finding it, because I've never heard of it or seen it. This was an MGM limited edition collection. I never even see any other titles from this line. What other titles are in it? Because there's got to be some great movies if Winners Takes All is in the limited edition collection line. So, please, watch all of them. Find them. Find these movies. So, those are my 10. These are the favorites, the forgotten, the just not talked about films. So, I'm going to come up with another 10 while I'm going through. I got so many more, like a couple hundred more I can see already that I have to stack back up. From that's born another idea. I'm going to do my Massacre one, because there's so many movies in with, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I don't want to spoil the rest because there's some really fun ones. Zombie Island Massacre. This is okay. I'm spoiling, but there's going to be other good ones that come up that I don't think get talked about as well. So we got some massacres coming up. Besides this sorority house. There I go again. I keep talking about it. But let's send it here because I don't want to spend all day on these favorites. So till then, hunting's coming up next so soon. I sure it is. Like I said, I got some movies the other night, so don't you worry. We're not going to just go crazy off tangent here and forget what my core is. I'm a hunter. Adam, the movie hunter, right? Thanks for watching. Do all the things. Later.